Infinity Countdown Darkhawk issue 2 sees Chris meet up with his rather surprised fiancée. She's surprised since he is in handcuffs and now under arrest by Death's Head. In the presence of his captor, Chris tells Miranda about the raptor's price on his head and he's surrendered to them in order to get to them. Miri gets him to return to his human form, but it still doesn't convince her that he is the real Chris, especially because surrendering isn't something Chris Powell is known for. Chris understands her reservations, but says the fraternity of raptors need to be stopped and only a genuine raptor like him can do it. Chris tells Miranda not to worry about him and he loves her as Death's Head teleports him and Chris away to his ship and they blast off to the far side of the galaxy. Chris and Death's Head awkwardly get to know one another, and since Chris won't change back to Darkhawk until they arrive, he falls asleep and in his dreams is plagued by a crystalline being of some type. He's woken by Death's Head, who alerts him they are arriving at the raptor base, only the raptors are attacking him, blowing his ship apart and sucking Chris out. In the cold vacuum of space, Chris manages to touch the amulet before freezing to death, changing into Darkhawk. He isn't out of danger, however, as he is immediately attacked by the raptors, who throw him down to the desert planet below. More raptors set upon him and Chris fights back, shocked to learn that they are not actual pretenders, but the real genuine raptors. The raptors beat him until their leader Gaia arrives and confronts him. Gaia calls the raptor armors bonding with a human disgusting, and Robbie also arrives, telling him he wishes to examine the Darkhawk amulet before they rip it from Chris. Gaia realizes that when Chris transforms into Darkhawk, the human essence of Chris is put inside the amulet. Chris says that because of this, the amulet will never work with him again. He wonders if Chris knows about the Phoenix Force and its sworn enemy, the Starhawk, which the raptors were made from, and begin worshipping. Gaia wants to unlock the Starhawk once again, and to do so he needs one willing tribute and one forced sacrifice. Ripping the amulet through Chris's chest, he becomes the forced sacrifice, and as he lays dying on the floor, Robbie becomes the willing tribute, allowing the amulet to bond with him and become the Dark Starhawk. Now with a powerful cosmic god on their side, Gaia and the raptors head to Earth as Chris dies alone on the deserted planet. Infinity Countdown Darkhawk issue 2 was quite the surprise, seeing as the main character is seemingly dead. Of course, he isn't really dead since they set up the whole thing with him being trapped in the crystal amulet, but wow, it was pretty brutal to see him getting his amulet ripped out through his chest by Gaia. That was some pretty brutal stuff. I like that the series is setting up a Starhawk as a threat, and we'll no doubt see that either in the coming issues of Infinity Countdown or maybe even all the way up into the upcoming Infinity Wars. I'm very interested to see what kind of threat this is going to pose to Requiem and whatever else is thrown into that series. I also really like the anime-like art style by Gang Lim in this book, and it somehow oddly suits the character. I'm not really sure how, but it just works with Chris Powell and the Darkhawk. I'm going to give this issue an 8.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.